bad. I would love to see a full Moses set of skins coming through there, but here we go. We got our plane path up and active. It's Sandhawk, so everybody can kind of go wherever they would like to.
Do we know what the game mode is? That's the question.
That is the question.
I guess we'll find out when everyone hits the ground, so we'll see if maybe everyone avoids boot camp again.
Be very interesting to see if this is a throwable style game, because you talk about vehicles are big in like the melee throwable ones, because it just turns into like I was joking about beforehand, like full on Mad Max. People are just driving around like throwing stuff at each other, trying to like blow up every single vehicle. So I'd be kind of curious to see that play out on this map, because I've never seen a mode like that play through here so far. That's kind of one of the cool things about getting all these crazy modes, specifically on Sandhawk, is we don't know how they'll play out here.
So my assistant, Cloud Fuel, has just passed me a note here saying that it's raining crates. So it's going to be non-stop crate action this entire game. So I think it's just regular loot plus a whole bunch of crates. So we'll be seeing all sorts of action here, specifically around all these crates dropping. So it's going to be, I believe, every minute or so there's going to be a crate dropping, so there's going to be crates everywhere.
With 5 times, we're going to be hearing this airplane go over our heads up as, like the whole game. That's just the way it's going to essentially come through. Now the big question comes into play is the amount of strength that comes through off of the drops themselves. Like naturally sniper rifles are going to be like one of the key goes to, but there could be a real point where people are running around with like M249 and AWM together with like everybody have like you can end up passing up on level 3 gear at this point.
It's now my mission to determine what he's playing.
I know! I've been looking in that corner the whole time. Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, we just get a smidgen of his screen. He is multitasking like
hold on,
crazy,
hold on. I'm
man.
trying to beat Spider-Man here. That's my guess. My guess is Spider-Man. What kind of controller is that? It looks like a PS4 controller from the outline I can see. This is now the most important part of this game. Whatever's happening. Oh, Taylor's Sen, unfortunately, getting taken down. Oh. Got the UMP out already. Sen getting caught out of position, a little bit strange for a player of his caliber, but his game is over, at least this time around.
Well, that can kind of happen in Sandhawk. Whenever you drop down and you think that you can go for that long drop and you're like, hey, I'm just going to land here. There's no one that's going to be around. Next thing you know, somebody runs in, grabs a weapon for you, and you just don't have a chance to find anything.
You know what? I'm changing my opinion. I think that's an Xbox controller.
That's what I was kind of looking at, given the fact like, they're like a little bit bigger.
Yeah, his thumbs are also offset.
Come on, chat. This is where you come into play. Like somebody's
internet
screenshot
detective.
That.
Get out there.
Like, zoom in on it. Help us out. We can't do that over here. Going back over it. I like this little new addition that they put off around Pineham, where they made that little like sandbar that you can run across. Yeah. I thought that was really needed.
Yeah, it's. Oh, here we go.
Oh, like
sorry, what? They changed the map?
Just to touch it. And you see the fact that there was the sandbar that's just right around.
Nope.
On Pineham?
Nope, did not notice that.
Maybe it's always been there, and I'm just
I was all this time. I don't think that they. I don't think that the are you talking about? Yeah, that's always been there.
Has it always been there?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm just a terrible caster, chat. There you go.
No, it's okay.
Chat, all of your.
That's a pretty small detail, so I don't blame you.
You are fully vindicated now.
Actually, if next time they pull up the map, we'll see. If it's not on the map, then you'll be right.
All right, so coming back over here with Roy and Rex. Again, 2 names I thoroughly appreciate because I can actually say those fairly efficiently. And you can kind of see the way everything's kind of spread out and everybody's nothing too crazy coming in with this circle. You know, it's oddly enough, nobody really too centered at this point. Like that whole area around Bond is just wide out in the open. Nobody's in quarry. Just plenty of space to still work around. Everybody really opted over towards the west pushes.
So for those wondering about the Purple Blood, a few of these streamers sponsored by Kool-Aid, and when in certain regions, there are some different skins, different stuff that we might not see in North America, but in the Asian region, you do have the Kool-Aid mode, in which case there is destructible walls in Purple Blood.
Do you have to melee to go through the walls?
No, I think you have to run straight at them.
Run straight at them as fast as you can.
That's how it works.
Get the full sprint button. Now the problem with it is the fact that with the Kool-Aid mode, I've never been the biggest fan of the purple Kool-Aid. I know it's technically great, but you always call Kool-Aid by the color.
It's purple drank, I believe is what they're called.
See, I've always been like a much more fan of like red or orange.
Orange has always been a classic favorite of mine as well. I don't drink a lot of Kool-Aid anymore. Drinking the Kool-Aid is kind of a faux pas term at this stage. But I think it's something along the lines of I have diabetes now from all the orange Kool-Aid I drank as a youth. And the doctor said if I continue to drink it, I'll die. So I had to kind of roll it back a little bit.
Well, maybe just cut back on the sugary part. Because I mean, that's like everybody knows that whenever you're making Kool-Aid, there's like 1 packet of Kool-Aid for every like 3 cups of sugar you put in. That's just the way it works.
Right. You added sugar on top of the Kool-Aid mix?
Yes.
How do you not have diabetes?
I'm from the South. We add sugar to everything. We either fry or add sugar to all the things. Like, how do you not have it with?
How did Texas become the most obese state in the union?
Hey, we are not the most obese state in the union.
I think that's like Tennessee or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're not that bad off.
Yeah.
Oh, Milk Tea Cat, just holding that angle, patiently waiting. But while we're sitting here waiting to see how this develops out with Rex and Roy looking like they're doing... Oh, is Roy running inside there? We all know the bathroom camp. It's the Asian play coming through there.
Can we get the first-person perspective, please?
Rex gets knocked down. Roy's going for the push around and manages to get it. Easy Res coming through there. But with this, guys, guess what? We have the voting up and available for the next round, for the next 10 minutes. So right now, make sure you kind of mouse over, look at what's going on, find that little add-on that's going on for Twitch and the extension, and then take your pick and vote for what you want to see inside the next round, because now we have crates gone, but there's still plenty of fun modes to play with.
Looking back at the leaderboard, we've got Aim Garbage, the current point leaders. And for real, the purple blood is because in some regions in Asia, you can't actually show blood in the game. You can't do that.
So that's why you
and fire, believe it or not.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it's really weird.
You can't show bones. You can't show like skulls, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So
no dead bodies.
Yep.
No blood. No fire. But everything else, go bananas.
Yeah, that's fine. Nice little bit of spray coming through that window there. Really got him pinned down. I love the 2-point push coming through. Just going to step up and brave it at this point.
He's looking to see if he's camping. He's hiding, bro. That's what he's saying. He's in here. Let's get him. Oh, where'd he go? A ninja.
Magic. He has disappeared. Like you can see they're just like, what? What the 9 just happened? There he is.
Surprise.
There you go. The game of hide and seek is over. That's what they should do. They should make like a really random mode like that where you like play hide and seek for this.
That's kind of, I think that's the game mode that most of these guys are playing. They just don't know it.
Playing bathrooms.
Yeah, hide and seek. Yeah.
Just run out there. All right. So looking back through. So with this reminder, guys, still got a couple of minutes left for the fact that the votes are done. So make sure you use the Twitch extension. Vote for what you want to see inside the next round. Oddly enough, we have not seen very many crates.
Yeah, I think it's just due to the fact that we have only been seeing a couple of different POVs where these guys are more interested in what's going on. This guy's got the laser sight instead of the grip, which is an interesting choice. But it looks like it's going to be... Oh, there we go. You need a grip for those sprays,
Did he
but
close
maybe not.
the door on himself?
Yeah.
Feels bad.
Panic. The panic.
Yeah. I just got to get back inside. Like, you know the moment that it, like, slammed closed, he was just staring at it like, oh, why did I do this to myself?
Yeah. Now he's dead. So the blue's on the way, and we got a couple of people out there. What do you think about the new blue zone being so contrasting? You can't see in or out. What do you like about that? Or just like...
I kind of like it to a certain degree. Uh-oh. We got somebody playing hide and seek. He's like, patiently waiting. Just watching his friend bleed out there.
He's like, sorry, friend, there's nothing I can do for you. I'm going to have to stand here and do nothing for the next little while just to make sure that nothing bad happens to me. Someone open the door. I'm very concerned about it.
Playing full artillery mode, just patiently waiting in position. Hey, stepped out, pre-firing the angle. Steps back through. Gets the down onto him. But as far as the blue goes, I don't know. I've kind of like mixed on. Every time they make some of these changes like that, it takes a second to adapt to. So I want to give myself a little bit more time before I like wholeheartedly commit one way or the other. But I do like the fact that it makes it a little bit more like
it divides. It divides the zones. You know, you can't see in, you can't see out. It's a little bit daunting coming in from out of the blue, but you definitely can't hold the blue in the same way that you have been able to in the past. But you also can't get flanked super easily as well. So, in my opinion, good. Some people seem to be upset about it because of the changes, but those guys are probably just bad. So,
and they're probably blue campers. Like the one thing I do like about it is the fact that it makes it harder for somebody just to hang out in the blue and snipe people as they run in, because like it almost rewards you for not playing inside the safe zone.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that change. I just wish the fact that they'd still step up the damage a little bit more. Like you know, we love the competitive.
Well, we can do that. I mean, that's easy enough to change on our end. But as far as the regular play is concerned, I think that especially on Sanic, I've been in those positions where you just get a bad circle or you get stuck in a gunfight somewhere too far from the zone and you're running through the blue. Nothing more frustrating than getting stuck in the blue and having it continually shift away from you and the damage continues to ramp up. It just kind of wastes your round. But the one thing I do like about it is just that, like I said, it's more distinct between the two zones.
All right, we got somebody taking some nice shots, stepping through Big Boss going down. see that back behind the duo partner does actually have level 3, so it looks like they've already come across one crate, naturally. Weapon choice. Through there.
So we can hear the planes flying over and over again. Oh, damn.
Getting hit from 2 different angles, instantly dropping him there. They're getting pretty intense on this. Looks like they might have spotted somebody else. Or are they just that energetic about getting the kills?
I think that's just the energetic. Excited with the kills. So I hear the plane again flying over and over again, but we haven't seen anyone with like the dual AWM set up yet. So maybe it's a matter of just finding those crates and where they're landing.
Oh,
Sharp is being burnt alive almost. Oh, he's got a little bit.
Nah, he's on the outside of it, I think. Yeah, he's around backside of it.
Comes some more.
That's a lot of utility being used for somebody not even inside there.
Maybe if they could get it anywhere, always on the other side. That's what happens when the X-rays all the time. Observer, we have no idea what's happening. Neither do these guys.
Oh, Sharp, you're looking the wrong way. You're looking the wrong way, Sharp.
What are you doing,
buddy?
Can't you hear the footsteps? Like, what's going on? Well, now you're dead.
All right, so we just got a note from everybody letting you know that if you're having trouble getting the vote to work, please refresh your browsers and scroll down. You will be able to see the Twitch extension then, so if you're having trouble getting a vote to work, just refresh your browser. And you have about 3 more minutes before everything kind of finishes off. Still plenty of time. Come on, guys. It takes like 5 seconds to refresh. It'd be all right. It'll be all right.
F5. You have to move. You only have to move one hand.
Oh, no, gosh. But then you still have to vote at that point, so I'm still going to have to move the mouse around a little bit. Dude, he has gotten so into that game. Look, he's like full committed.
It's bad for your eyes. Back away from the television.
Closer and closer to the TV. He's like as close as he can get while still being on the bed at this point.
Into it. Maybe he's playing Tomb Raider.
Well, mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
Trying to get over there. All right.
Fedora at.
Hey, I like that word.
Me too, actually, but I've never said it out loud for fear of ridicule.
I'm sorry that I have a vocabulary, Moses.
Take mayhaps out of it, you nerd.
No, I like that word. I'll go get myself.
There's a crate. Go get it, yogurt.
Make you wear it at some point.
You have a mayhaps T-shirt?
I do not.
Oh,
I don't even know what a mayhaps T-shirt is.
I just said mayhaps on it.
I don't know. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Go get it. Oh,
get him.
There's Czar again, camping away.
Living the life.
He hasn't moved since his teammate died. Literally, his teammate's corpse is outside the building where he's at. Maybe
there's just like some codependency that happens between some of these duos. So whenever their duo partner goes down, they're just like, what do I do? I can't leave you. I have to stay near your body. Maybe that's why it's occurring.
Yeah, he's holding vigil.
Yeah,
well,
no.
He did let him bleed out, by the way. If you remember that, he was just like, yeah, I can't do anything. Flank. Nice. Well, there you go.
Nice shots coming through there.
Looking good. Jean Han, Han Gil playing together well. They had the split hold. Also camping. A lot of camping going on here.
But they're pretty centered up at this point. I love the ragdoll. Do a little dance.
나도 대가리 하나 터뜨렸었죠, 먹어. 그 앞에 이 앞에 거.
Open the door. Let the poor body leave it be.
Yeah. I want all the bandages. Oh no, it's only one half. Nice.
Nice.
Looking good.
Going through there. Okay, SKS. That's probably my favorite. The SKS.
The golden one? Me too. That's the one I use.
It's the stylish way to go. Nice shots coming through there.
Spam through the tree. Nailed it.
Gix and Doomhammer King. Some shots on the other side of the rocks. You can see already getting a lot of smoke play coming in this early. Outside in the blue, so you can speaking up back behind him, going to get knocked down, so that's turning this into a 1v1, I believe, since they just got the down onto a duo partner, so it's all going to be about Gix down the side of it. Looks like did manage to get it, so now it's just a matter of just trying to run over, get the res, and outrun the blue.
Get a hole in his chest. Where are all the crates? I was told there'd be crates. I haven't seen a single crate weapon yet.
Oh, no. I keep seeing level 3s. Hey, thank you. There we go.
That's the issue when you put a bunch of crates into a game with people who don't want to leave the interior of a house. It's like, you know what? I would love to. However, that would mean going outside. So all this gear is just gone to the wayside. And looks like there's just level 3 helmets scattering all over the place.
And we keep seeing people without helmets after all these early exchanges. Come on, guys. Go get your level 3 helmets. There's got to be crates everywhere. So you guys probably have about another 15, 20 seconds left on this vote. So this is your very last chance to make your voice heard and figure out how you want to make these people play. So make sure you go check that out. Remember, if you're having trouble with it, refresh the browser and you can access your vote. Kind of curious on what we see next. This was a very friendly actual vote, I would say. Like, if you're going to be like polite Twitch chat, this was probably like the nicest thing that you can do is be like, hey, here's a whole bunch of crates, and that's about it.
Well, I think that I'm not sure exactly how it works, voting or not, but I'm waiting for the melee one where, you know, the passive playstyle doesn't matter. Like you can hide your way to the end, but eventually you're going to have to beat each other to death. So that's the one I'm waiting for, is the melee or the crossbows, that kind of stuff, because it just becomes like a fun time. But
I always just enjoy casting pan duels.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. There's just something about it. Whenever somebody like whips out the pan, the other person whips out the pan, and they're just like, all right, that's the way we're gonna do this.
It's Jun. I've been saying Jun for so long, but I feel like I haven't seen the cams yet. I'm not sure if it's the same people. Can we get a look at May? Does she have her overlay up again? I would love to see her stream if possible. But that was one of my favorite ones from last season.
Well, I've got a random question for you, Moses. Okay. You know how this game's been going.
Yeah.
What is on your zombie killing playlist?
What? Like music?
Yeah, I'm imagining the way it works is with the fact that you're going to be out running around killing zombies. What are you listening to?
I don't think I would have headphones on. I think that if I'm out killing zombies, I would want to have as much sensory awareness as possible, right? Oh, the sprays. Theo goes down. Ooh, actually getting traded out almost. But I don't know.
Okay, let's think of it this way. Then, like, what soundtrack would be playing?
Like, am I in danger constantly? Because really, am I the only one out killing zombies? Like, I've had this conversation at length. I've actually lost friends over the zombie discussion, believe it or not. Because it can
get heated, man.
It can get heated. I said to a good friend of mine, he's like, "Would you join my band?" I'm like, "No, I would kill you." Because eventually we're gonna get to a stage where if you have a gang and maybe you go mad with power, I'd have to you just have, it's like DayZ. You just start killing people you come across because everyone's a threat. You got to kill all your friends. That's how it happens in the zombie apocalypse. I think I would end up being the like the Channing Tatum wearing like a bone suit, having he was the Gimp suit.
I already know how it would go. You already talked about what you would do with a dragon and try to become like an overlord. You would be like the guy in the zombie apocalypse that would be like the gang leader that takes over this area.
Cannibal instantly, like 2 days after the apocalypse starts. Lots of canned food available. I'm still eating like the bones of my enemies. That's how it works.
So now I'm just imagining you like listening to something like really random, like 1940s, like I don't know, just chill
like
music.
Swing.
Yeah, while you're sitting there riding around. That seems like
that was the Ghostbusters theme. I don't know why I started that one, but
that's fine. Actually, the Ghostbusters theme is oddly fitting.
That would be probably a good one, actually.
Oh, now here's a question for you: is a zombie a ghost?
No, it's an animated corpse. Ghosts are spooky. Zombies are tangible.
Wait, ghosts are like.
Can you punch a ghost in the face? No, you can't.
Well, it depends on like.
So the answer is no.
Depends on how it goes. Like in some of like them, you can actually do it. Like Witcher's all about.
In
killing
some
people.
of what?
Killing ghosts and stuff like that.
You have to trap them with Yurden.
Oh, I guess that's kind of true.
So you got to bring them into the ethereal.
Mini rays. Oh,
Dead.
The moment walks through. That's like always the worst feeling. Whenever you're like running forward, finally make it into the blue, out of the blue, and it's just like, no. Here you go. You get taken down.
Frankie, you can actually watch the Invitational, and we can talk about zombies at the same time. It's the power of audio and visual. There goes Jun, and now May, it's up to her. I think she's been shot in the back, however. Actually, it was the teammate that got him, so that's another couple of kills. But now the zone is here, and it's doing some damage, and that's a long res.
This is a long res for a very long run with a lot of damage coming through. Curious to see how they're going to try to get this res off, but running right back before it. So just running through, trying to grab some meds as they run. Still got about 150 meters under fire, under duress as they're trying to make their way between the rocks. Looks like they might... having to cross the road, that's going to be rough. Yeah, I was going to say, you don't want to step out and across the road because there's just lose all cover at that point.
Yeah, they're basically running into people who are entrenched. So this is going to be a pretty tough one here. So you can already see the downs and whatnot coming out. It's Girl BBO.
All right, so we're down to 24. Moses starting to get to that point where it's getting a little bit heated. You can see sprays are starting to come through off the distance. Tries to connect it a few times.
Wow! Oh my God! The control of Doomhammer.
That's a Doomhammer King on top of that.
Now he's taking a lot of damage. He's going to have to do the, oh my God, the chunks. Oh my God!
This hurts so bad.
He's like, he's got a med right now. If he's not
Doomhammer, you are doomed, buddy.
Yeah, I think he might have mistimed it.
Oh, that's close. I think he'll get it. He'll get it just barely. No!
Oh, he canceled it. Oh my God.
Yeah, why'd he move?
He was trying to time it a little too tight, and he moved and canceled his med. Rip that guy.
All right, so now back down over to 19. You can see starting the grenade salvos. This is whenever everything comes through. If you manage to get up any kind of support at this stage,
There's a lot of bullets coming this guy's way. He's going for the meds now. The crates did not play a big factor in this game as it's quickly going to the very late stages. We're in one of the last circles. Yeah, he's
influential.
Got. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of Groza action out there, but as far as this is concerned, we have 18 left, but this is going to be a death circle here. A lot of people are going to die now.
Oh, Cam 1111 or Cam Matrim sucks, as we were talking about beforehand. Goes down and gets killed. All right, so we can see nice shots coming out from Lester. Lester's been really impressive so far, rocking the mutant. Got 11 people still up and alive, running back over. Got to take all this stuff off.
Rocking the
mutant. Look at this. He's living the zombie apocalypse lifestyle. Yeah. Runs right over to his friend and is like, "Give me all of your stuff."
Yeah, exactly. So now we have what, like 3 or 4 duos left, a couple of solos, and look at this.
What? No, we got. Look at this.
Again.
Aim Garbage, still alive, still going active.
They're crushing.
Kill over towards Elbow, getting that finished off there. So we got ED. Vicky Band's a little bit of a rough spot right now, but Lala Queen holding down the position out on the outside of it. So we got a couple of duos, a lot of solos still playing out in different areas. Everybody is essentially on the outside, right on the edge of the circle. So next circle is going to be really kind of telling on how people have to move. Who gets circled favor? And it looks like it's going to go up towards Vita and Pawn.
So the advantage going to Team 37. Team 17 also with the short side of the zone as well. Actually, no, they're on the opposite side.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's Ed.
Weird
got the
advantage.
Yeah.
So it's going to be off on the other side. So now everybody's playing this real slow. Nobody's even started like crawling. Usually at this point we at least get people like drop to the bellies and go.
Well, it's 15 seconds, then you just kind of start to cruise your way. And it looks like Pawn's going to be the first to move, try and grab the zone. But he's got a little bit of a run now.
Oh, could be running
Aim Garbage
right
coming down. Ed's got a flank, but I think he's just going to use his advantage here. All right, okay, so we've adjusted the stream a little bit. now it's all the way into the...
So he's run forward. Keep in mind he's got a duo to his right. On the outside, it just spots him out. Oh. Nice spray coming through. Gets down onto one of them, trying to line it up. Connects. There we go. Drops us down to 7.
Dude, the QBZ 3X spray is so stupidly overpowered. So I discovered this in the new training mode, actually. I was just practicing to see, like I was just practicing my own 3X spray, something I need to work on in my own game. But the QBZ has basically 0 recoil with the setup that he has, so that's real nice. But now he's dead, so that's that, I guess. These guys are going to win again. I can feel it.
They're just locked down. They have control over the circle. They seem to have a good idea on where everybody's at. They're playing different terrain points. I gotta say, they're just playing with confidence.
Yeah.
They just don't care.
They're like, whatever, 2 in a row, let's do it.
They just want to come out and just get dominance at this stage. So with this, you can see that there are the 2 of them alive, and then 2 more still up and active. So they are smack dab in the middle of the circle, playing along the rock face. He's one of them, gets a lot of spray damage onto it, and not even afraid. I love this. Capitalize off of it, get the damage out. Know the fact they're probably going for a little bit more health, going for a reposition, step back up into it, and just walks around the corner and murders him.
It's Ed left. Now, how was that?
Bam!
Easy peasy. Another 7-kill win for these gentlemen, and now they're cruising. That was a real nice game for, believe it or not, Aim Garbage. The back-to-back victors here, winning on Erangel and then on Sanhok.
Aim Garbage coming through with a ton of points inside that.